date nights. I think it would be hilarious. And it's funny too because almost 9 out of 10 people who've said they've played Smash don't realize that most fighting games are more fun than Smash. And that's only like Smash is only so good because it's a party game. Why would Mew get you banned though if you did a glitch to do it? You didn't hack anything into the game. Because technically that Mew, if you do the English Mew for Emerald, that Mew shouldn't exist, period. There's no code addition, there's no serialization of that Mew ever existing, so it's considered cheated. It's considered hacked or illegal. I don't want to say hacked because not all Pokemon that get you banned are technically hacked. It's illegal Pokemon. Oh yeah, absolutely, Steve. I'm in the same boat. Now, do I think people can be naturals at things? Absolutely. I think like you can look at like some people are better gamers, some people are better musicians, some people are better artists or better singers or you know, like better with numbers, better with reading. Like that's a thing. Innate talent exists, but I firmly believe that no one is a genius at birth at something. There's always practice involved. Like I look at Pasta or Kaz's or Circadian or Umbreon's art and I'm like, I know these motherfuckers didn't get here overnight. All of this talent that I'm seeing on this paper is like years of practice, and as much as I envy it and wish I could do it, I just have to shut my ass up and do it if I want to do it. Now, I'm glad that they are my friends, so I can just like look at their amazing art and like kind of live through it, but it still takes practice, even if it's like something you're natural at. So your Japanese Mew is not illegal, since it's the proper game, same event, just a glitch to get it. Probably. Most likely, yes, that Mew is most likely considered legal. In a really easy way to tell is if you take your Pokemon to Pokemon Home, you cannot put illegal Pokemon into Pokemon Home. It will stop you. It will take everything you're trying to transfer except for the illegal ones. The only reason I know that is because I had my Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I transferred everything from that game, or tried to, into Home so I could restart it at some point, and it left like 4 or 5 Wonder Traded Pokemon that were clearly hacked Pokemon. They're clearly not real. It like left them in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I'll need to see how long that Strive sale lasts. I could technically get into it, but not as much as I'd like right now. Yeah, I mean, like, we play a bit, Steve, but it's definitely mostly Fridays, you know? And so, like, it wouldn't hurt because it's $20, and if like, we're gonna keep playing it for sure, and if you do want to play it once you kind of, like, it'll go on sale again, too, so don't push yourself either. Like, that shit'll go on sale again and again and again and again. Like, it will go on sale. And if it's not on sale on Steam, it's likely on sale on Humble. Like, and if you, at least if you get it from Humble, like I did for John and Pasta, that shit went to charity. So like, on his, I give it some thoughts tonight, today and tomorrow. Yeah, man, take your time. Don't push yourself. But I am curious if we can get Sammy on it. I still need to join Sammy's Discord. I'm such a fraud. I've been a sub for almost a whole year, and I'm still not in his Discord. I'm so bad at like pressing people's like not because not the social links that pop up in chat, and sometimes I'm bad at pressing those too, but like going into the about section where it's normally sitting anyways, like I just need to like get in the habit of doing that. Like I wasn't in John's Discord for a while either, like an absolute fraud. Sorry, John. So you don't have to be good at the game to play Soul, you just need to know how to input Volcanic Viper. Yeah, DPs are very good. Characters with DPs are very good. Your character has a DP, Shumi. Leo has a DP as well. His Discord has some fantastic guides for Pokemon games like Reddit hidden gem level knowledge in there. Yeah, I first of all, I absolutely adore that. And second of all, I have been known to be that guy sometimes too. I remember Waffles X86. We haven't seen him in a while. He was trying to get to the Safari Zone really fast, and like, and don't get me wrong, I love Jesse, I love Fubuki. He was like trying to explain to Waffles like the course of the game that you can play, and he was giving him like pretty much like the linear breakdown, and I'm like, all right, here you go, Waffles. Beat Gym 1, beat Gym 2, speedrun Rock Tunnel, go down Bike Trail, and you're in Safari Zone in like 2 hours. You like to do your hunts as legit and legal as possible. No, I'm completely with you on that. I can agree with that. I don't like RNG manip. I don't mind methods, especially if it's like if you're just doing a method, just do a method. Like have as long as you're having fun. But like I try to steer away from like very clear cheat like methods. Like you know, whatever. The science of breaking code is one thing, indulging in it's another. We spent like 30 minutes talking about Pokemon encounter slash shiny math. Yeah, like how the game calculates it. He was enamored with the King of the Lake Magikarp hunt math. Are you talking about the level 100 Magikarp? And like how you can influence the odds? Yeah, Sammy's super cool, super chill. And I like that Sammy streams super late, so like I pretty much like if no one's on after raid, or even if Sammy is our raid target, like I know I have somewhere to like watch content for the end of my night if Pookies aren't on. So like there's always that too. It's always convenient. Like I think that's why I like magnetized to his communities, because like I would get done with what I was doing for the night and be like, I'm gonna watch some Twitch, and like brother would be the only person on for like quite often until I met more people and like found more streamers. I didn't even realize that I met you and Poker and man, it's another one. I didn't realize I knew you guys, like most likely knew you guys so far in advance, because I knew I'd seen Poker's name somewhere, and I remember going into Sammy's chat one time and I was like, wait, Poker mods here? Are you kidding me? The Sin Keys player one and done, they do not like the RNG. Well, yeah, because they're used to their character just being able to do like Sun Dipper and like Gallop, like the Gala Stomp and stuff like that, and just like auto chain you. Yeah, like I remember like watching Poker's content. Like, I like Poker's a cool guy. This Poker guy's pretty cool. And I remember going into Steve's chat like shortly after meeting Poker, and I was like, "What the hell? Wait, what? I've known Poker super long, apparently. Like, I've seen his name." You end up sticking up the shiny legendaries and mythicals as many as you can, and then you trade them. One of them or two shiny Pokemon if there's a Pokemon in need, or if someone else that needs one. But I keep one copy each for your shiny decks. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Leo's a DP, but it's a fucking charge input for some reason, so it's super inconsistent. You can tap DP it, by the way. At least I've seen like Tempest NYC tap DP it. Like maybe you can buffer the charge. I really only visit a handful of streams these past few months. I used to lurk in Poke streams like 12 hours a day. I'm if I'm not pressing, and even right now I'm lurking in three people's streams. If I'm not pressing buttons myself, it's likely that I'm watching someone's content, because there's more enjoyability and personability to watching streams than like TV. And I do like watching anime on YouTube, don't get me wrong, but like if I've got the energy to interact, I will interact. Like people like Lee and Jansen and John and stuff like that keep me sane at work. And then John by extension also keeps me sane after work, because he's got like the variable stream schedule. Um and like and Wishmaker and Cinda and all these homies like that stream when I'm not streaming. Like I can just sit in their chats and hang out. It's like nice. Very nice. It's super good background, like it's super good working audio too. Like I'm not getting distracted by my music, because sometimes I just get sucked into my music, and it's not like a video essay that I like. When I watch a video essay, I'm like, I want to watch this video essay, I don't want to work. But when I have got someone stream on, like, yeah, I want to interact, but also I can keep my ass in the zone for work. Had someone scam you the other day out of a shiny Celebi. They gave me 2 hacked shinies. I was like, what the heck, brother? That's annoying. People suck. People suck. The fact that there's like no safety in Pokemon trading online except for, are you sure you want to trade, is insane. Like, I guess you can always look at the summaries now of their Pokemon to make sure they're trading you something legit or like allegedly legit. But even then, like, you never know until you get it or you like test it with Pika Hex or something. Yeah. You can only like look at the name and the image. In which case, some scammers are stupid and they just put their scam website name as their nickname, so you like know immediately, like, oh, this is like a scam shiny. You know what though? It can't be any worse than the Mario Kart 8 pandemic, if you want to call it as such. This was in the Facebook trade group, so they were banned. Oh, okay, perfect. So justice was served. It was dished out swiftly, I assume, possibly. Guys, don't forget to feed your Snorlaxes. It's roughly dinner time. Do not forget. You've got hours to feed them yet, but just letting you know. If you're a Pokemon sleep enjoyer. Alright, we listened to the full version of this. We don't need to listen to the solo. Oh, hell yeah. Good rolls, good rolls. No cigar. Okay. Chocobo theme. Oh, yeah. Why do people even have Gen Pokemon? It's so easy to get the real thing. Because they're lazy. Very, very lazy. Also, this chili slaps. The chili is very good, thank you. Not too many beans. I can't tell yet. But that is very good. Yeah, this is the Cinco de Chocobo. Oh, have I seen the B version? The B version. I've heard there's like four Chocobo themes that I've heard. Maybe there's one I don't know about. Do you have a shiny Genesect? I do not. I personally do not. I do not have. Maybe one of my copies of Gen 5 still have it. I haven't opened them in a long time. But if as I'm aware of right now, I do not think so. I'm not confident that I have one anymore. Do you want the shiny Genesect? I have a couple of them from Go. No, it's okay. I appreciate the offer though. I just like between just like not having any of my equipment on me and just I don't know. It's all right. Thank you though. Thank you. It's an animated short with kazoos I enjoy. Probably fan made. You should send it to me. I'll watch it. We're definitely gonna hit 5,000 tonight. There's no doubt about that. Will we hit 6,000 though? Is a great question. So I'm eating my chili. From one Final Fantasy VII theme into another. What's everyone up to this evening, if you don't mind me asking? Bees have been granted. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I will say, speaking of Final Fantasy VII, I will say I've been like seeing the games go on sale, the new one, the Final Fantasy VII remake, and I really want to play it really badly. But my ass is very hell bent on waiting till all the parts are out, and my I'm gonna be like 70 by the time that happens. Right now, the shiny I'm looking to trade for is Quillfish normal form before Gen 9. Specifically before Gen 9. What do you like? Is there a reason? Catching up on dank internet memes sent by friends. Hell yeah. Yeah, like my ass just wants to play it consecutively back to back. But I know that Square Enix is going to take their sweet ass time to make it perfect, which is good. Which is good. Slowly working through the PS1 playthrough right now. I have the 7 port, like I have the port for 7 on my Switch. That's how I play it right now. Like recently. The form before Gen. Oh, you want original Quillfish, not like the Hisuian Quillfish that turns into Overquill. Which, super slept on Hisuian form, in my opinion. Overquill is so cool. He's so cool. Sounds like me. When wanting to watch anime, it's easier for me to wait for the whole season to be out. No, seriously though, like Kaiju number 8 was coming out week to week, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna fucking wait. I'm very much like that with anime. It's bad. Not with manga though. I will read week to week manga chapters like nobody's business. But when it comes to the anime, I'm just gonna wait. Like I haven't seen a single episode of Egghead from One Piece because it's just like it's not done yet. You have a misprint PS1 version a few years back, and it started earlier this year. Long break at the moment. Yo, but like a misprint PS1. Like I'm assuming you mean misprint like the inner cut, like the sleeve is like misprinted, which is super cool. I don't even know. Nope, that's Final Fantasy 9. I don't think mine is a misprint at all. It is mint though. It looks fine though. Like everything looks fine on mine. The inner sleeves look good too, so all 3 discs as well. You try watching weekly, but you always get like 6 episodes and stop watching. I just like I don't want to wait, you know. I don't want to like wait week to week. It's so hard. Like watching stuff weekly gives you something to look forward to. That's what I do with reading. With watching, I know I've got so much anime that I want to catch cast up on that like it doesn't hurt me that I'm not watching week to week. You know what I mean? There's a bunch of misprints of a word on the back of the case for English release. Give me a second, you can share. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Unless it's something I really, really, really like every week, but that hasn't happened in a while. And that, like I said, that's a fair reason to watch week to week. And I guess if Meancast had nothing else to watch, like if we've exhausted every goat anime, everything of all time, and like we would probably watch week to week, but it would still kill me. Next Pokemon games you're buying are Ruby and Sapphire in English, Japanese, European, and Australian. I have them in Japanese, and I have one in English. Sapphire in English. No Ruby or Emerald anymore. I had Ruby. I don't think I've ever actually owned my own copy of Emerald. I think I'm definitely going to watch Blue Lock Season 2 weekly, though. Hey, yo. Did you watch, were you a free run enjoyer? In the sack? Alright, I bet. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look inside. Masterpiece is the EV. It's so goofy. Master East. Master East. That's actually kind of cool. The hell? Brother, how does that happen? Bro, someone's losing their job. Nothing too crazy. No, but it's super cool. It's still like different. Need an European and Australian because Pokemon Channel has to have a European or Australian copy of Ruby or Sapphire for the bonus Jirachi. Really? I didn't know. I didn't know it had to be specifically those games. Pretty common misprint back then. Oh, now I gotta look at mine. Hold on. Nope, mine's there. Mine's there. I've got mine. You watched episode 21 of Freerun the week it came out. Thought it was kind of slow, and that's my experience with Freerun. Fair enough. I just know people are frothing at the mouth for it. I still have yet to watch it. I've been told it's one of the best things that's come out in a long time, so I am hoping to be impressed. I'm not holding my breath though, just because like that's what people said about Demon Slayer 2, and it's like kind of mid in my opinion. Yeah, I said it. No. Mine has its. Mine isn't misprinted. I'm saying mine has its eyes still. I think fantasy anime is fine. I just prefer like science fiction and like dark stuff, like anything that's like Junji Ito pilled. I still have to watch Dungeon Meshi. Mere Cactus has been telling me to watch it for like weeks. It's kind of like how you have to play Pokemon Coliseum, the Japanese version, all the way through to redeem the Japanese version of Celebi for the Cell event on the bonus disc. Mm. Again, these are things I think people have hacks for. But yeah, I get that. That's fair. Added to watch list, but same, haven't gotten around to watching it. Yeah, nothing yet. I like dungeon crawling. Yeah, I like the very like almost D&D pilled animes for sure. But I tend to like, I don't know. I think the best read that like read specifically because the anime is not very far along yet. The best like manga / anime read or watch I've had like ever is part 1 of Chainsaw Man. That shit is mind blowing. It hurts me so much when people are like, I don't get the hype. It was only 12 episodes. It's like, yeah, but the people who are hyping it up all read it, and if you read it, you'll know why we're all hyping it up. Like it is like the best fucking read I've had in years. And like I'm not saying One Piece isn't a good read. I'm just saying that like it's a completely different universe. I don't want to compare. But part 1 is like mind blowing. No spoilers though. I'm not going to spoil anything. You don't even see you don't see like novel authors care to make plot like that woven like nowadays. Thank you for the hydrate. I was just thoroughly impressed with the writing. I'm sorry you didn't care for it too much, but that's okay. It's not for everybody. Chapter 78 though. I'm pretty 78 part 2? I don't remember. I'm caught up on Chainsaw. I'd have to go back and look. Sounds to me like the Masterpiece misprint adds like $5 to $10 to the value, so it's pretty common. Hey man, it's $10 more than my copy's worth. Monster Hunter music. Another good read, obviously, that I've talked about is Kaiju number 8. Kaiju number 8's really good. Also sad that there's only one season of the anime, and then like a read that I didn't fall off of because it's bad now. I just kind of like it's not like Demon Slayer fall off level of bad, but like it's less interesting than it used to be as JJK. Still very good read, still very good franchise. Definitely better than Demon Slayer's fall off, but like not like the first half of the manga and anime is like much better. Currently buying the re-release of Nana. Other than that, the old ass 70s manga you don't buy much anymore. Yeah, I just like I'm having a storage issue, you know what I mean? So, how much did you buy your platinums for? Well, this is one master save, and this master save is like the platinum I'm playing on is my original platinum that I got like on release day. This is just one master save that's been projected 4 times, but my cart that I have in my case is like my original cartridge. So, what, $40 or whatever, like 10 years ago. Gotcha Kuda. You should link it to me, Shumi, because I've never heard of it. Anything mech or kaiju I'll also read as well or watch. Yeah, JJK is over like next week or the week after, some shit like that. Yeah, I know. It's just my default copy. I have 2 copies and the other one was a gift, so I didn't even pay for the second one, so I didn't even same thing with my diamond and pearls. 2 of my diamonds and 2 of my diamonds and pearl. Oh, 2 diamonds and 2 pearls. One of each of those are my childhood copies still. The other one is I bought for like almost retail, like back in 2018 or some shit like that. It was hardly the COVID prices, if you will. And then I own like 2 copies of White and Black and White and Black 2, so I technically own like 8 fucking copies of Gen 5. Or yeah, no, 4 copies. Am I doing my math wrong? No, 2 of Black, 2 of White. That's 4. 8 copies. No, that's right. 8 copies. I think I technically have 3 pearls, but yeah, if you just want to like DM it to me or something, that's fine. Like I'll definitely take a look. I need some of the cases for mine. You need a case for Emerald, your Fire Red, and your Black and White too. Most of my DS ones still have, most of my DS and 3DS ones still have their cases. None of my GBA games have their cases anymore. And like, I mean, it's a flex. It's cool, and I will eventually get CIBs, but I'm in absolutely no hurry. The games are playable. They're authentic. That's really all that matters to me. Yeah, they can be really expensive. I was looking at a Soul Silver case. Just the case, no manual, no Pokewalker, no outer sleeve, just the inner case. Like $70. I was like, no, fuck you. I'm hoping that one of my friends who like flips finds like an auction of unopened product and one of the boxes has like like one of those rare cases of someone finding a box of like sealed gaming product, because normally that's the type of shit I'll be like, hey, did you see anything like this recently? $200 for a case of for Fire Red? Ain't no way a CIB for that is like only $300. At least I've seen CIBs, not sealed of course, but CIBs for like $300. You telling me that the case is worth more than the game? I don't fucking think so. I'm saying only because like a CIB of Emerald's like $1,000 or some shit. Of Crystal's another one where like a complete inbox is just ridiculous. I'm speaking in Pokemon prices terms, not like casual money terms. If I was saying casual money terms, and yeah, like I'm not. You're not gonna catch me buying a Fire Red inbox like casually on a Tuesday. That's like something I work myself into. Like I wait like 3 months specifically putting away a little bit of change every time, just so I don't feel the pain of forking over that amount of money. Still no Blue Lake Fairy. Not yet. Dude, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I can't wait to fight all the homies. I think Beef City has off too. Ooh. Ooh. That would be pretty cool. You ever see people try to sell fake games? All the time. I go on Marketplace and I see people like $100 for the copy of Fire Red, and they think they're slick, and they're like, look, I have all the pictures included, and like you can just see all the obvious telltale signs that like it's not real. And I've genuinely like reached out to these people and I've been like, hey, I don't know if you know that you're selling a reproduction. Some of them literally don't know, or they act like they don't know, and it's just like whatever, you can't really tell over text, and they'll be like, oh my god, really? And then like like I've actually seen listing prices change after interacting with people like that. And then some of them are just like, no, it's legit. I'm telling you, it's like the copy I've had for years. And I'm like, well, then the copy you've had for years is fake. And they're like, no, it can't possibly be. And it's like, whatever, dude. Motherfucker doesn't know that you can like identify these games. It's very obvious. And like it's only easier with DS games. On Macari, you can return the product for free and get your money back if it's not authentic. Right, you can do that with eBay too, technically. And then you can technically also do that if you use PayPal, like just in general, because PayPal's got like a money back for like buyer protection. As long as you paid for it with like the business method and not like the personal method. I was like, so I have these two Mortal Kombat figurines, like they're McFarlane figurines that I just like don't want anymore. They've been collecting dust, and they're worth like 100 a piece. So like the generous idiot I am, because I just want them gone, I put them for 100 combined. I was like, I just want them gone. Some dude hit me and he's like, $35. It's like, nah. He's like, why not? And I'm like, they're 100 a piece. He's like, okay, well, I can do like 50 max or whatever. And I was like, dude, I can't sell you these. I can't sell you either of these figures for $50. He's like, okay, well, what if I like paid you twice? I'm like, I don't know. He's like, also, will you ship like 3 states over? I said, no. He's like, why not? It's like a small figurine. I said, in my listing, it says I do not ship. He's like, what if I bought both? I was like, if you bought both, maybe, but I'm not selling it to you for $50. I'm not selling you both for $50 or whatever I said to him. And he started calling me extremely choice and select names I will not say on stream. So yeah. Some crazy shit was yeah, that was it, Peta. Also, Peta, how are you doing today, twin? How you hanging? Yeah, I was just like, with that attitude, and then after he got done like berating me, like message after message, I hit him with the, are you done? Like I put MHM space or like comma space, are you done? With 2 question marks, and like that only sent him through the roof even more. Oh man, I have screenshots too. It's really funny. Hitting abs, how are you? You know, I'm just hitting the shiny labs, I guess. No abs workout here. I'm a piece of lard, I guess. I don't fucking know. Hopefully the ab workout's good. How dare you not let him lowball you and resell them? Yeah, his excuse was they're for his brother's birthday, and his brother would really, really, really like them. And I was like, well, I don't know you, so I'll buy from you if you have Ruby and Sapphire in English for cheaper than what I'm planning to buy it for. I'm not selling any of my games. It was just 2 figurines that I was trying to get rid of. And well, amongst other collectibles that I just don't like anymore. Like, I'm just cycling through collectibles essentially because that's what we collectors do. You like look at something and go, I don't like that anymore, and then you go and like you go and get a better one. I don't know. I don't know where. I'm not. I don't know. I hope I didn't give off the vibe that I'm selling my. No, I'm not selling my. I need the shiny hunt on them, guys. I'm not selling them. Ronk! I didn't even know you were streaming! Ronk! Hi, Ronk. Kawaii. Hold on, I gotta get you a shout out. I think. Oh my god! Zach Schwab, thank you for the follow. We are rating. Sweetums. How you doing, homie? How was the stream? How was the hunts? Let me get you your shout out here real quick. Let me get you both shout outs. Wrong. 475. Guys, if you are not following the lovely Ronk 475, what are you doing? Very, very lovely Canadian fella. Love his content. Also, if you guys are as into music and sound design as I am, then you'll definitely have a good time because Ronk here is a very intellectual guy, especially in the sound department, and learning German like an absolute Giga Chad. Guess I'm already following Ronk. Well, that's good. That's good, because if you're not, I'll take your knees. How was it? Good looking for apples and Sword and Shield. That's right, you're still doing the Applin hunt. Have fun with Azulf. I really enjoyed this hunt. This one's actually been, like, this is, like, my first, like, real soft reset hunt. We've pretty much done, yep, soft resets in plat. That is correct, Zach. Also, thank you for the follow. And welcome, Raiders, if you don't know who I am. I'm the Dr. Cooter. We do Pokemon challenges, Nuzlocke, things like that. Shiny hunting, and on the weekends, specifically the weekends, we do some mixed content. We've done some Guilty Gear. We've been doing that every Friday. Done some Hollow Knight, some Stardew Valley, and we got plenty of other plans, some Zeldas, some Ocarina of Time randomizers, speedruns, things like that. It's a pretty good time here, if I do say so myself. So hopefully you enjoy your stay. What are we doing? Not walking anymore with our knees? Yes. Yeah, this hunt's actually been pretty casual. This has been like my first true soft reset hunt. I did Dialga for like 1,000 during a phase event, but like the event ended and I was like, I'll come back for this later. So this is like my first like durationed soft reset hunt. How's it been though, homie? Gronk, I don't know how much joy, like, you might not know this because it's not like I'm replying or like reposting it, but every time you add to your life's been good tweets in the morning when I wake up, I see them and I'm like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Homies living. It's always good to see the homies winning. But yeah, we got the gaming music on today. We usually listen to some Cassiopeia and other jazz fusion Japanese artists. But today we're going with the gamering OSTs. And Raiders, if you got a dash, get food, get water. You just wanted your points. I do understand. Go take care of yourself. Post stream care is important. I would hate for anyone to go thirsty or hungry, specifically thirsty. Make sure you stay hydrated. But yeah, round cons have been hanging. What are you guys at? What are you guys at right now for the apples? Like how many checks or encounters? Or are you doing? Are you no tree headbutts? Right? It's a tree encounter, like a shaking tree encounter. Is it only a shaking tree encounter? Oh man, that would suck. It's just Combi 2.0, but in Sword and Shield. Yeah, we're big vibing today. You have like 4 collectibles. You love them all, and I will love them forever. And that's how it should be, Shumi. Oh yeah, you were asking what I'm selling. Okay. Um, I for some reason like during lockdown, I was I still collect Funko Pop, but I was like collecting them from franchises that like I liked but not enough, or I thought I was gonna like, or I don't like anymore. So there's a bunch of MHA Funko that I just like need gone. I don't care for the franchise anymore. I don't really like. To be fair, I never really cared for it to begin with. I kind of like was just buying them. And there's also some Marvel ones. The Marvel universe has really let me down in recent years, and I just kind of like when I see them, I'm just like I'm no longer like wowed by the designs or the casts or the molds. So I'm just like trying to get rid of some of it and replace it with more loved franchises, if you will. So it's pretty much like a handful of that. The McFarlane, Scorpion, and Sub-Zero that like literally sat in storage. I bought them on an impulse when Mortal Kombat 11 came out. Um, and that's pretty much it. There's nothing too crazy. I'm not like selling like thousands of pieces of memorabilia. It's just just need some of it gone, so I can put cooler stuff in its place. I like cleared up some of space on the bookshelf and like displayed more Lego sets because I'm a child. Fucking love building Lego. I'm waiting for the if you guys are Super Mario World fans, you know the first game that Yoshi debuted in. They have a Lego icon set coming out soon where it's Mario on the back of Yoshi, and like it's got like a little like landscaping platform that looks like the Super Mario World ground. There's a little crank on it. When you crank the thing, it like Yoshi's tongue like spits out. It's really cool. It's so unfortunate, and I'm just gonna shit on whoever designs these sets or whoever's tasked to design these sets. Yeah, that's okay. I don't really like sell any of my Pokemon stuff. I'm too pokey pilled to get rid of any of it. But you asked, so I figured I'd let you know just in case. Um, Even like my Pokemon cards. I guess the bulk. I'm like trying to get rid of Pokemon TCG bulk because I don't play the game. I just kind of collect the cards that I think are pretty. So there's a bunch of bulk, I guess. That'd be like the extent of what I'm getting rid of. That being said, the Lego thing. I kind of want to like I wish that the ingenuity and engineering concepts that go into the Mario sets specifically, the Mario and other like IPs, but I've noticed it most with Mario Icon and also like some of the other like the cars are a really good example. Whoever they have designing those sets are geniuses. The build techniques are stellar. It's something you'll never see unless if like you buy these sets. You won't. It's not something that people think of when they're just playing with Legos. I have the Hijime Castle, and there's a lot of really good building technique in there to make formations in the castle walls that like you wouldn't be able to make with casted bricks. And I'm thinking, why can't every set that's ever hit the market for adults be this well devised? How come some of them are just like much better than others. Like I just don't get it. And I'm not saying that I'm not going to buy some of these sets, but like $100 for the Hijime Castle and $100 for like the family tree. The family tree is literally just like the bonsai copy and paste with a few extra trinkets. The Hijime Castle is like the most unique castle icon set that I've built. Like whatever. I despise the way that the Mario sets look, specifically the characters, but the scenes look great. Yeah, the scenes look great for the playset ones, and then the icons ones, like the Mario and the Yoshi, the Piranha Plant, the CRT TV. Those are all really phenomenal sets. Like all three of them are like structurally, mechanically super well designed, and they look fantastic. They look so good. I need to get the Piranha Plant yet. I have the Mario 64 question block. I just haven't finished it. I don't know why I haven't. I know why I haven't finished it. My best friend, like my best friend of like 20 years, me and him started it, and I didn't want to finish it without him. And I keep like looking at it on the table, and I'm like, I really want to finish this Lego set, but I know in like my brain, I'm like, oh man, what if I finish it? Well, and he comes over and he goes, oh man, oh hey Magnemite, how you doing? Also, congratulations, someone gifted you a sub a while back, so do enjoy your ad-free viewing and emotes. How you doing? Welcome to our Azelf hunt. I just like, I would feel really bad if I finished that question block without him. He comes over and goes, "Oh man, you finished the question block. Thanks, kind stranger." Yeah, they're somewhere around here. Welcome in, homie. How you doing? Did you have any luck the other night when I had to dip out for sleepy times? Also, the Hades soundtrack just is so good. It's so good. Feel obligated to point out that we have almost the same exact hair. Really? A fellow long hair enjoyer. Steve and I would be proud. Oh, and I guess like Absol's got long hair and Lee's got long hair. You know. I know it's not that deep. I know. He's just my best friend, so you can see who gifted the sub in the menu if you're interested. Oh, true, you can. You can like hover over the gifty tab. Same color and length. There's a slightly wavier. Yeah, I've got like natural. I've got like the Mariah Carey waves like naturally. When it dries, it just like turns into like it gets worse than this. I brushed this a little bit after the shower so it wouldn't do it. Just a little bit. You don't want to like destroy your hair. But I always like comb through it lightly so that it doesn't wave too much. Because if I just like let it dry, completely air dry, it'll like literally like poof all the way up and like sit like this high up, like curly. Yo, Skyfish Jack. Thank you for the follow. Also, I'm a fan of your content. How you doing? Yes, I'm going to glaze you real quick. Thank you for the follow. What's up, homie? Welcome to the Ass Elf hunt. Yes, you heard me right. Ass Elf. Over half odds. True, you wouldn't want a fucked up hairline. God damn it, Peta. Lurkin will Splatoon. Hey, yo. Can I share a secret with you guys? I've never played Splatoon. Like on my own. I've only played Splatoon by proxy on my buddy's Wii U. Just switch to PC and grab this on the way. Hell yeah. Miss. I literally yeah, I played one or two, I think. Whichever one was on the Wii U, I played a little bit with him one time ever. Not that I despise the game, not that I avoid the game actively. It's just I've never been like, yeah, I gotta go play Splatoon. But like, people love it, and I'm not about to say I don't know why. I know why. It looks fun. It looks phenomenal. It looks very casual and stress free. And like just like the community, like everyone I've ever talked to that plays the game, they're all like super nice. Like the polarized opposite of a Call of Duty player. It's actually insane. And so like my beef of playing it isn't even beef, it's just me going, I don't have time to play this. Like, I'll watch people play it, but it's like the Snapcube Sonic dub where he's like, and then I'll control the universe and everyone will be able to watch Splatoon 2 Let's Plays by Eggman. Ranked was super fun back then. I wasn't a fan of the game modes being locked behind daily rotations. See, and I didn't mind that because, okay, oh my god, this is another... Does anyone remember Mod Nation Racing? It was like the cutesy kart racer for PlayStation. Does anyone remember... Oh my god, it has unlocked this, like, a hidden memory. Wow, that came out of nowhere. I have slight beef with Splatoon for having 3 games come out in such a short notice while I wanted 10 years of for Pikmin 4 and 15 plus for Prime 4. You know what, Magnemite? That is so real. They really said, let's keep giving Splatoon games, but not Metroid and Pikmin. But now we have Pikmin 4 and Metroid Prime 4 is coming out. I just remember like having it for some reason. Like I remember ever buying it. I had a disc of it, and it was like this really cutesy, chibi kart racer kind of thing. And that was a similar thing where like the racing modes were locked behind a daily rotation. And I remember it being fairly popular. Like I remember going online because it was pretty much all online interaction. It was like one of those games where I had like an online hub where you saw other racers in their carts, and it was like always full. The lobbies were always full. Why do I remember this game? What? Well, Skyfish and Magnemite, thanks guys for unlocking that hidden memory with the Splatoon 2, Splatoon talk. Like, dude, I'm having like an episode now, what the hell? Oh, it feels like a fever dream. Because Mod Nation Racing and Plants vs. Zombies were the two things I'd play on the PS3, like, when my homies weren't on for Black Ops 2. It was like, oh, I'm playing by myself tonight. Well, I'm gonna go check out my Zen Garden, and then I'm gonna go play Mod Nation Racing. And I'm not even a racing game fan. Like, it's pretty much Need for Speed Most Wanted and Need for Speed Underground are pretty much the only two I've ever like enjoyed. Was released after my console many times, it seems. Yeah, I don't even remember how I got the game. Like, I just remember like it always being in my collection of PS3 games. Dude, what? I'm like, this is like it's like a One Piece moment. It's like a Void Century. I don't really know why. At least I'm directed towards PS3. Never got more than PS2, or being directed towards PS3. Yeah, I think so. The PS3 was like when I first started like, well, the DS was technically where I first started spending my own money on games, but the PS3 was like the first system we had at home where like I was contributing more to the collection than it, like more of it was my contributions than hand-me-downs. Where my PS2 collection was a vast majority of hand-me-downs from my cousins or like birthday gifts. You have so many PC and PS2 games I played as like a 5 to 7-year-old now that you have distinct memories of, but I don't know how to search for like the life of me. They're forever mysteries. I thought that about Dynasty Warriors 3. I was like, yeah, I remember playing this like Chinese Three Kingdoms game, and like I remember being in Chinese class in high school trying to remember what the hell this game was called. And my Chinese teacher immediately was like, it's got to be Dynasty Warriors. And I'm like, you don't play video games. And she's like, no, but it's like, she's like, it's like the one historical, like, it's one of the historical successes of like Chinese myth lore games at the time. You remember there's this one for PC Hot Wheels game where you drove around a 3D space, and I remember driving through a gas station sign that had a donut on it. See, and that sounds like Need for Speed Most Wanted, because in Need for Speed Most Wanted, all the gas stations had like donuts on top of the gas pump sign. And like you could, or sorry, no, it was two different buildings. There was the donut shop and never mind. I'm combining the two buildings. I'm combining the donut shop with the gas station. I didn't know what the game was until one of my mods helped me. I used to play this. It was specifically a mini game within the whole game, but it was like it was a 3D liminal like looking Windows XP game where you're on a picnic blanket and you're an ant. And every so often as you're cruising down the stripes of the picnic tablecloth, you would pick up a jelly bean and you would eat it, and the jelly bean would transform your ant into whatever like form the jelly bean like whatever form the jelly bean like major, like you ate like a speckled red jelly bean and your ant would turn red and start breathing fire. Like it was like super cool and very fun to like play instead of doing computer lab work, but I couldn't for the life of me remember what it was. And then one of my mods was like, oh my fucking god, that's what I was literally playing on stream like yesterday. And I was like, holy shit, no way. And I found it immediately. It was crazy. Lurking while hunting. Whatever shines in PLA despite 120 hours, only 3 shinies. Oh man. Now you're just like, are you just kind of like roaming around the overworld then? I take it you're not like, are you doing like outbreaks and distortion, like distortion, what are they called? Distortion zone, I guess. Just roaming. Okay. What'd you get? What 3 shinies did you get? Dude, there are some full odds hunters that get more than 3 shinies in 120 hours. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Like developing hiccups and it's not good. I remember playing on a box computer back in the day. I used to play Candyland and Go Fish all the time. Candyland, man. That board game sucks. Someone draws Princess Ice Cream's card or whatever, and they just go all the way to the end pretty much. Official time distortions, thank you. Lopunny, Yanma, and Wurmple. Ooh, the Yanma's based. I'm not seeing a video game called that on mobile. Or on Google, not mobile. Hot Wheels Speed Racers. Anyone remember the Speed Racers Next Generation anime that was on Nick for a bit? That was actually like super cool in my opinion because it like captured Speed Racer and like the perfect light racing wise, but actually had like better, more tangible plot because it wasn't like 70s gibberish. That was a good show. I don't rewatch that. It used to be at your library. Oh, interesting. I never got to experience like the using a computer at the library and playing games on them because like going to the library was so rare and it was always just like get a book. I've used the printer at the library, I guess, as I got older, but you know what else is really like messed up? Oh, and this was a Ronk thing. I don't know if Ronk's still here, but it like made me laugh. So I was watching Ronk's like most recent video on the Spirit Tube hunt and stuff. He was talking about Rotom in the video, and he pulls out this Pokemon Platinum like essentially guidebook slash Pokédex. And I tried to prove this point when I was a kid so many times, and no one would ever believe me until I pulled out the book. But I was always like, yeah, Rotom's a legendary Pokemon. And my friends were like, no, it's not. And I was like, it says so in the Pokemon Platinum guidebook. And they're like, you're lying. And then I'd open the book up to Rotom's entry, and it literally says legendary Pokemon. Like, it's a fat misprint lie that, like, every single one of the books has. And, like, it's so misleading. I'm finding YouTube videos with the evolution of Hot Wheel game titles. Maybe check those. You could do that too. Yeah, you could go into like an archival video. The best Hot Wheels game is Turbo Racing for the N64. Never played it. I'm not going to lie. Most of my cousins and stuff, their N64 games were all like the streamlined titles like Zelda and Donkey Kong. The N64 is before your time. It's before my time too by a few years, but I had older cousins, like much older cousins that I would hang out with weekend after weekend. Like I'm a 2000s kid, but all my cousins are like in their 30s, and I would hang out with them pretty much exclusively up until I was like 14. And so like I got to experience everything they got to experience because that's just like how they were. 3-year-old Cooter getting seated down in front of the box TV watching Dragon Ball Z. Playing fucking Crazy Taxi. I remember like so I pretty much skipped the PS1 pretty much out of disinterest because the only PS1 game they had that I liked playing was Crash Bandicoot. And they tried to get me to play other titles, but I was always like too hard, not interested, and then I'd just like not play the PS1. I didn't get my own at-home console until the PS2, yeah. And then I missed out on the GameCube at my own house. I got to play everyone else's GameCubes, but I never had my own, and we went straight to the Wii and the PS3 like in the same year. And that's why I think that's why Sonic 06 is probably like my favorite Sonic game because it's just like it was like my first solo experience with a Sonic game like front to finish, well, as front to finish as Sonic 06 can possibly be, but that's besides the point. Remember the Wii games being too hard. Yeah, some of them were ridiculous. Like, obviously, like the Wii Sports and stuff is really easy to play. And I don't know if anyone had Wii Games. It was called Wii Games or Wii Play, and it had like the tanks minigame. That one was really fun. But I remember like getting a game called Fling Smash, and it was like the most ridiculous bullshit ever because it needed the new Wii's motion control. So we had like these adapters that we plugged into our controllers or whatever to play Fling Smash. But like the game presents itself as very easy up until the final boss, and then it's just like, oh yeah, by the way, we hope you've been learning stuff the game hasn't taught you because this boss is gonna like break you, absolutely break you. It was annoying. It was very annoying. But I have a lot of fun. Like most of my gaming memories as a kid are very fun because I spent them with neighbors or my cousins, and so like it's always been like an integral part of like everything I do. So it was really fun. It's always really fun when I get to introduce Cass to new video games or like new video game concepts. The Mario games are always hard for like the platformer, like the 2D side scroller ones or the 3D ones. Well, Cooter, I'm sure the time says it says it all for me today. What do you mean by that, Dig? It is 8:20 p.m. Did you just get home from work? Brother, did you just get home from work? Or are you saying you're going to sleep? Of heaven, the promised lands. 8 a.m. At 8 a.m. here. At 8. Yeah, okay. Wait, I'm so confused. You're also in CST, right? I'm not going insane. I'm sorry. I won't hesitate. It's 9 p.m. now. Okay. So you're an hour ahead. Welcome, Dig. How are you? Don't forget your shiny roll. Guys, don't forget your shiny rolls if you haven't rolled in a bit. Resets every hour, and you get a sub roll as well. It's been a day. When you say it's been a day, lay it on us, brother. What kind of day has it been? Legends of Zelda games were too hard for me too. Dude, I love Zelda. Oh my god, Echoes of Wisdom comes out in like 2 weeks. Not even. Oh my fucking god, I'm so excited. Sorry, I just had like a nerdgasm. We're gonna be streaming that. My body looks like I was in a fight. Dog. I'm really, oh man. Just like absolutely beat. I'm sorry, man.
Shakes came vigorously Star Wars. Rogue Squadron was the GOAT.
Okay, Grandpa. You only play Pokemon now, and that's okay. Pokemon's great. Pokemon's fantastic. I am not super picky on video games, really. Like, there are times, like, certain games have very specific, like, themes that turn me off of them, but, like, most video games I'll just, like, play because it's engaging and better than TV, in my opinion. I always had this argument with my dad growing up. Like, he never understood, and I never understood his way, and he never understood my way. He was like, no playing video games at night. It's like, oh, but we can watch TV. He's like, yeah, it's TV. And I'm like, yeah, but like video games is TV, but engaging. He's like, yeah, but like, I don't want you playing video games. It's like, if you're going to let my brain rot in front of the TV, at least let me engage myself in it. And like, I never understood that concept. And I guess I still don't understand because I still feel that way where I'm like, if I'm going to consume screen time, I'd rather it be interactive. And I think he's kind of getting that now because he does game. He used to game a lot with us when we were younger. Like, when we still lived in like my hometown, he would like play Mortal Kombat and racing games with us, and eventually he kind of like weaned off of that because he got busy with life and just things like that. And you know, his sons are older and they can play with each other. They can play these games together and then play the games with the neighbor kids that they've made. So like he didn't have to play video games with us anymore. But more recently, like he's taken up gaming in the winter instead of TV, and I think he kind of gets it now a little bit. Because he will choose playing like The Last of Us for like the 90th time before watching a TV show when it's like snowy or rainy out. Used to watch TV till midnight on the box TV when I was young. I used to literally like shiny hunt in my room while watching Toonami at like 3 a.m. in high school. It was incredibly based. He wanted you to get sleepy if engaged with games, more likely to not wind down. I don't think so. I don't think so. I kind of that's a theory, but I don't think it's the theory. Because that was that concept in our household held up Brie until I moved out. It wasn't like when we were 10. I'm talking like I'd come home from high school, have no homework, have nothing like that I'd want to do at 4 p.m. but play a video game, and I just couldn't. Left shin, right knee, face, left elbow, and left thumb in your back. Be cut, bruised, missing enough skin to bleed. Dog. What? What were you guys doing today? My mom won't even try Pokemon. My mom plays video games too, but they're like very cozy games. And I think she would like Pokemon. I really do. Because it is cozy, but like we're talking like Animal Crossing and like actually she did do adventure, like the Switch adventure game, the Fit game, or whatever, the Fit Ring. And she did like Zelda. I ain't complaining about my job anymore. Yeah. Heavy as fuck furniture, dog. I'm so sorry. Now, I do work tomorrow too, Dig, or are you off now for the weekend? Anyways, I'm doing more Swablu today, and also also a Schmeargle in Gen 5. Ayo. What is the Schmeargle hunt in Gen 5? And I assume you're doing Swablu in Gen 3, right? Hell yeah, okay. So at least you get some relaxation time, right? That's the plus. Yeah, no, it was and then it was funny too because I remember I was out of the house for maybe like 2 months, and I came and visited, and I walk in the door. My dad's on his phone. My mom's on her iPad. My little sister's on her iPad. My other sister's in her room playing PS3. My brother's down in his room playing his Xbox. And I'm like, it's a school night. Why is everybody on their devices playing video games on a school night? Hmm? Riddle me that, Batman. I laughed more than it didn't hurt me at all. I thought it was funny. I was just like, oh shit, how the tables have turned, huh? Huh. Unless if you get hit up. Well, I do hope you get to relax, Dig, for the weekend, because that you sound pretty beat, and that's like obviously not the ideal condition to be in. Swab blues for your platinum DTQ. Oh, nice. And Smeargles with a swarm with 100% repel trick. Oh, okay, so cool. So it's just 100%. 80.99. Damn, Steve. Damn, good rolls, no cigar. Now, Swablu for platinum DTQ. I didn't even know you could get Swablu before post game. Only part of my body that is not hurt is my right arm. Do you do like ice soaks, Dig, or do you just kind of like sleep it off? Because like ice baths, man. Ooh, oh yeah. A little chilling dip. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know they added some. I guess I wasn't thinking. Nice. 30% on 210 North. Wow. Okay. Wow. Damn. Wow. Here comes the drop for the Hades fight. You sleep in the cold, so yeah, it's about the same vibe. That makes sense. Told my mom I think she should try Pokemon. She said no. She said not right now. It can be hard. It can be hard to convince someone to try something new, and it's okay. This is how people are. No big deal. Days be hot. Definitely not sleeping hot. Dude, speaking of sleeping hot, both of our ACs are just like non-responsive right now. Okay, so we did find out that the AC in the living room is just like the buttons are worn out because it's an old unit. So the remote still works for it, so that's fine. But the portable unit, like you just plug the vent into the window. You don't plug the whole unit into the window, just the vent. That one's buttons are just like completely unresponsive, and we can't. There's no cold air in our bedroom anymore. Doesn't play any games. Yeah, and that's fine. Some people just don't play video games. Yeah, it's pretty sad. Gen 5 storms are only in a single grass, so I keep running into shaking grass. It's actually getting annoying. Yeah, but what if you get like a really cool shaking grass phase? Like what, I don't know if you're in the area, but Emolga's like a shaking grass encounter, so that would be kind of cool. There's like, I don't know, man. Some of the shaking grass encounters are like actually like would be cool phases. It's annoying. It'd be annoying to run into them, but imagine. That's like the joke I have right now for my hugs roamers. I'm like, imagine my repel wears out and I don't put the repel back on and I run into like a Stantler and get like a shiny Stantler. I'd be so pissed. When your dad tried, he couldn't understand it. It does be like that. I bought my dad some PS4 games when he was like, before he had his PS5. for his birthday, and like he did like he's like a Tomb Raider fan, so that was easy. But I got him like Bloodborne and Borderlands, and he didn't understand either of those games. He's like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna play these ones," and I was like, "You know what? That's fine. That's fair. I don't blame you there." Very small patch of grass, and the repel trick is slow, so it happens a lot. You think it's 90% Audino, 5% Emolga, and 5% Chinchino? Yo, shiny Chinchino. Gold shiny. He keeps walking to the wall. Yikes. 4,800. We're about to hit 5,000 tonight. Holy shit, though. You want to do some shaking grass hunts in the future, so I know you'll get a bunch of Audino from that, so you'd really like to avoid it here. You know what, though? That makes sense. I'm supposed to do an Emolga hunt with some friends. I don't know if they're still interested in doing the Emolga hunt after they found out it's shaking grass only. I'll have to ask them. But it started as a joke, and when they found out it's shaking grass, I think they got cold feet, but we haven't like hashed it out. I guess I'll find out soon. I gotta do Gen 5 Gen 5. I know it's Gen 5. I gotta do Darumaka and Sandile eventually, so at least both of the redeemed hunts are in the desert resort. He's so bad, I don't think he paid any attention. It happens. It happens. Like I said, some people are just like non-receptive to it. Shaking grass only, but it's also 70% with static, so it's not too bad. Oh yeah, I mean 70% with static is kind of easy peasy. So everyone knows taking a washing machine lid to the face while walking down backwards sucks like hell. Just don't drop it on the person below you. Dude, really? Come on. Like, brother, how does that happen? Sad party did, but the sad party did? What do you mean the sad party did? Like, you don't think he was like into it and just kind of didn't pay attention on purpose, or your luck? We gotta get you like a rabbit's foot or something, Dig. We gotta get you like a 4-leaf clover. You know, to be fair, I think that would have made me mad enough where I think I would have like, I definitely would have shouted. Maybe worse. Oh, he was just that bad. Oof. Maybe he just doesn't have the hand-eye coordination for gaming or for 3D gaming. That's also a thing that happens. That is absolutely also a thing that happens. Thank you, Shumi, for that link, by the way. Sorry, I was just checking something. Okay. Time for a drink. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Warfare is not here to hydrate me, so. I think he's playing GTFO, though, so I don't blame him. Hello, Keter. Yo, the Lampant. No cigar. Ah, the ball toy. Little worse of a roll, but nice rolls password. How's the hunts going? Or how? You said you're waiting for Munchlax. Are you hunting something in the meantime? Sofas down the legs and shins for 4 foot off the ground total. Understandable. Swearing like a sailor. Yeah, absolutely. That sounds horrendously grueling. Miswritten Pikachu. Yeah, the Pachirisu. Kaz, I don't know if you're in chat, but that message I sent you is for the rustling grass Emolga. I guess we can bring the Emolga up to 70% with static. I have no clue if you're here, but I can't really type the whole message because I'll break my keybinds. I just copy and pasted that. I'll just like re-up it with this one too. Just follow up with that just in case. Never gonna get out of touch with Pokemon. Don't want to wind up like my parents unable to play at all. You know, I hope you're right, but like who knows? Gen 10 might be like the worst thing they ever produce. Not 100% sure if it's 70%. Let me check. Well, it's higher, obviously, because static, but that might be misinformation. That might be misinformation. I don't know. I would assume. I mean, I'll still play Gen 10 because I'm a sucker, but like, I'm not gonna keep like I've only played Scarlet and Violet once, and I don't plan on playing it again. I really don't. I know that sounds very like boomer pilled, but like it's true. I genuinely don't plan on playing it again at all. Make sure I've got everybody. Okay, my cat is being an asshole. I gotta see what she needs here in a second. Cat, cat, you better stop your shit. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna do a walkway encounter. It's 60%. Well, 60 is still really good. Stop it! I'm coming. All right, I'm back with no shiny. With no shiny, I'm back. Um, DMs. Okay, hold on. Lost kind of vibe after playing this year is not so bad as you remember. Damn, makes one of us. Still way too open though. 20%, cut everything in half, add 50 for static, get 60. Nice. Nice. Guys, we made Gen 10 even better. Everything shiny locked. Now play our game. Then what'll just collect normal Pokemon. Hope Gen 10 is the most egregious and creatively bankrupt Pokemon game yet. You know what? That's kind of a base take. Everything's shiny locked except for 3 species at a time, which have 1 in 20 odds in our weekly online events. That's so messed up. Oh god. Alright, what do we got here? Cass does. I could get one. I could get one. And why? Why? Did I count these ones? I did. You know they're trending that way. Magnemite, please don't remind me, man. Please don't remind me, man. With the Outbreak events, this Scarlet Valley reminds me too much of Go Community Days. Dude, it really is. It's Go Community Days, but in bed. Like, on your couch. I'd accept the box legends if they give us the rest of them. Huntable, true. Yeah, I'm sure I'm well aware, but I'm gonna let you elaborate because that feels like the respectful and fun thing to do. I want you to elaborate, I guess, is the better way to put that. That sounded really rude. I'll let you elaborate. No. Just please elaborate. Magnemite, don't say that. Yeah! But to answer your... In short, Cass has one. I do not. At least there's more things you can hunt in the old games than there's time to hunt in a lifetime. So if you... True. You know how, like, if anyone's done it, I wonder how long it took them. But if... Imagine how long it would take to shiny hunt every Pokemon, Gen 1 through 5, full odds only. So everything... You could get everything in Fire Red and Leaf Green, Emerald, Sapphire, Ruby. And then obviously Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and then Black, White 2. Full odds. Imagine how long that would take without cheating. Elaborate these nuts, dog. Hey, Pookie. How you doing? Oh yeah, I hope my notes I sent you earlier like didn't come off as harsh. I really enjoyed it though. I think it's gonna be a stellar piece. No matter how much they want, they can't patch the old games to take full odds hunting away from us. Exactly. I don't know why they're so against it. Now I'll finish in a month with my A192 setup coming in 2025. Yeah. In theory, you could do it in a day if you get everything first encounter. Right. Magnemite, I could always unlock the shinies and hunt them. Hi, Pookie. I love you. Yes, they were so helpful. I appreciate you. No. I just, like I said, it was just, I was kind of like reading it to myself, like as if I was the one narrating and how I would narrate it. And that's when I got some of my notes. Now I know that our cadences will be different and we sound different, we talk different, we enunciate different. And in which case, obviously, it might sell differently when you read it. So those are just like notes. I didn't think any of it was like fractured or the only double thing that I saw was the since unfortunately statement I sent you. That was the only one that I genuinely couldn't make sound good no matter how hard I tried. Like together. Like it's since or unfortunately I couldn't make them sound good together. Different ways to hunt same Pokemon. Yeah. Give us one of the best post-game features. Cry when people use it. Oh, yeah. I gotta sneeze really bad. I got full... elaborate. Oh my god. Sorry. Full odds eggs in Gen 4 for Zigzagoon. Why not? For Legends I'm just hoping for two things. Gyms and new Pokemon. New Megas, please. New Megas, please. You're so good. My vocabulary is actually so bad. I'm just like, I used to do a lot of forensics and like I did like theater and concert choir. So like the speaking part isn't difficult for me. It's the matter of whether or not my brain is empty or not that day. The battle, I actually liked PLA's battle system quite a bit. Oh. I'm gonna pitch the when okay without elaborating further. When did the initial pitches to people go out? Like obviously you don't have to tell me, but like because obviously the time window is crazy. Like not the current time window is crazy. I'm just saying like okay, my buddy has got his in a month, and I'm supposed to like be part of it, and I don't even know what the fuck I have to do for it. Like I've got no information. None. I've got no information. And that's why I'm like... So, like, I don't think that... You know, like, when you said, like, when you no hurt in asking, like, I completely agree. I don't think that, yeah, I don't think that 2 months is all that egregious, in my opinion. Shiny starter... Okay, Health, thank you, Bree, thank you. Sometimes, I swear, the first area Bidoof could take out my level 100 team. The first... Oh. On what the stupidest shiny hunt you could do in Gen 2, you could modify the roamers with glitches, so part of me wants to really do a stupid hunt like Metapod roamer. The dumbest legit hunt you could do is probably, and I say dumb just because like I wouldn't see a point in doing this, but the level 6 Pidgeotto that you can get in Pokemon Yellow. The level 6 Pidgeotto in Pokemon Yellow with like the patch. Or I guess it might be in Blue and Red as well. Yeah, exactly, guys. Like that wouldn't be the hard part. Oh, more effort than necessary. You think you think Metapod? I think roaming Sunkern would be the dumbest over Metapod. But the best part is that at least Sunkern's baby. So like it's a bad Pokemon, but at least it's cute. But yeah, guys, I'll do some investigating for you. What day of the week is that? That might be easier than I think. 16th. What day of the week is that? I'll figure it out. Because that could just be like a fun road trip for us too, and like we don't even need to like do the plane thing. I like Sunkern too. I think Sunkern's adorable, and Sunflora means a lot to me because of PMD. Damn, a randomized Hugs roamer must be hilarious. Releasing the beast below only for a Sunkern to pop up. Yeah, like it's like Sunkern. Like, damn. Your Steam picture Sunkern? Yo, let's go. Dude, I love Sunkern. I do. It's the lowest base stat Pokemon in all of Pokemon. You release the mythical beasts out into the world, and it's like a Sunkern, a Slowpoke, and a fucking like a Weedle. And Eugene's like, I can't believe that Weedle let you near him. Oh my god. Dane Raccoon, I'm Sunkern and that beanie. Yes, the sooner the better for sure. I'll get to work. I'll do some investigating ASAP. I will do some investigating in like ASAP. But yeah, for my buddies, I'm supposed to stand in. Don't know what color I'm wearing. Don't even know like no formal invites have hit anyone's mailboxes. Like I was talking to him the other day and I was like, brother, what do you mean you don't know what color we're wearing? He's like, I don't know. Mary just wants green. And I'm like, brother, it's in like a month. It's in like a month exactly. And you don't know what we're wearing? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm sorry? Mega Sunflora and has the best BST of any Pokemon ever made. Yeah. Mega Sunflora and it's got like Protean. It's got like 800 base stat. Yeah, like the second that like I'm out of here and I'm conversing with like cuz I don't think it would be a hard thing to plan time frame wise. It's just a matter of like the coordination would just need to be like pretty much on point. And if the 16th lands on a weekend, that is pretty much like that's like an instant green light from my understanding, in my opinion, if it's like on a weekend. Then I would say that there is almost like a certainty because my buddy's is on a Monday and I have to like take 2 days for it because like obviously if it's on a Monday and it goes late, I'm gonna be like absolutely destroyed the Tuesday. Targeting the 1% Bidoof in DP Great Marsh sounds like one of the stupidest hunts you could do. Dude, a 1% Bidoof hunt? No fucking shot. No, it'd be such a waste of time. Be on a Saturday. And I'm assuming all the Pookies are showing up on Friday or Thursday? Right? Or are they also like getting in? You have to let me, like, you guys have to let me know what the initial, like, what the plan is as of now, and then I can, like, try to morph around that. A 1% Bidoof that can flee. Actually, Magnemite, my buddy Goji got the Magic Carp in Hugs, and he's like, how funny would it be if it ran away? Sure as shit, first ball, shook 3 times, broke out, ran away. Shiny Magic Carp. Gone. Just gone. The easiest thing in the Safari Zone percentage-wise to catch, just gone. No rock, no bait to encourage it. It just like dipped. My Safari week was a roller coaster of negative emotion up until I caught that Matang. Like it was like all downhill. It was like 2 instant phases, no shake, fake, and run away on Lunaton and Shuckle. A Matang like at 10,000, 27 balls of throwing in it for it to run away. Went another 30k for the second Matang and got that shit like third ball. Like it was like all downhill for my mental, and all of a sudden I was like on cloud 9 forever. Magikarp ran away. I think the fuck not. It did, man. Being prepared for weaklings. In BDSP, you can make it 0.5% if you use the harvest, but the game has halved odds, so it's functionally the same thing. Ronk actually found the 0.5% Bidoof and fled from him.
Oh boy, do I have a deal of a lifetime for you. For only $500 you can grab this great catch. A steal of a Pokemon.
You want a kid?
You want a kid?
Hell yeah. Me after finding Ghastly and Beautifly? Seriously, Joe. Oh my god, the luck is crazy. Give me that shiny luck, Joe. You don't need it anymore. Just give it here. I'm going for 100%. Just let me have it. Hand it over. 2. So it was a no shake fake Shuckle gone, no shake fake Lunaton gone. First Matang I see, 27 balls, ran away. Second Matang, 3 balls, making 30 total, which is exactly how many you get in Safari Zone. It was like fate. 3 balls for the second. There, we have if you do exclamation point Matang, you can actually see the catch. You can see the catch. That and Manifest, exclamation point Manifest, are like the 2 like crazy shiny clips we have. The Matang and then the mentality. Like we willed a shiny into existence. It was crazy. 8 millimeters. Lies. Well, the bot never lies. Had a Magneton escape 8 times and stay. Finally let me catch it. It was a real bitch. Yeah, the Matang was crazy. It was literally just 2 phases for Matang. I was like, this is my crown jewel. This is the achievement. I caught my second Matang, yeah. Again, if you want to watch the clip, it exists. It shows all my wins and fails like everyone was doing for Safari Week, bro. It was so fun.